Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Base Damage. Hope you are all doing well. I'm following up on some news here that just got released, as well as something that I've been kind of following the past couple days in the Discord, like people talking about some stuff. Basically, the Meister Cup for girls band Cry and has been basically completely replaced. The announcement from Bushi, as my thing is loading for some reason, says, announcement Bushiroad Summerfest 2026 update. Attention Schwarz Meisters, please be informed of an update to our upcoming event schedule. The Meister Cup for Bushiroad Summerfest will now feature Nazarick instead. The title will replace the previously scheduled Girls Band Cry Meister Cup events for the month of August. Thank you, and we wish you all the best for your upcoming matches. Obviously not really stating any reason as to why, but there's stuff about that I'm going to mention and talk about in a little bit here as well. Basically, a couple different things that brought this to my attention but before this ever got announced was the fact that someone we know, obviously I'm not going to say their name, did come up to us and said, hey, have y'all been getting these messages? Have y'all shops been getting these messages? And it was Bushiroad basically messaging official tournament shops saying, thank you for your continued support of Bushiroad and Schwarz. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. We would like to inform you that your monthly tournament support kit for the month of August was recently dispatched. Basically like promos, shop packs, stuff like that. However, we have become aware that there was an error in your August 2026 kit, and we would require your assistance in returning the following PR cards back to Bushiroad. And the first thing it says, monthly tournament, Girls Band Cry, tournament participation PR pack, and obviously they gave me more of the pictures and everything. Specifically, they wanted this back, and the two particular promos, the Staying Incorrect, Toganashi Togiari, the That's Why We Sing Nina, and and the PR Plus, That's Why We Sing Nina, which is this one right here, which was basically supposed to be the stuff for the Meister Cup stuff. So it's really weird to say there's an error in it saying please return them, and then we get this. Sorry for going to dark mode to light mode immediately right there, but it's really fucking weird. Like, I didn't want to immediately talk about it until maybe we got some more information during the product stream that's going to be happening as of tonight. But this was like, they didn't say, hey, we're canceling the they didn't say we're canceling the thing, send the fucking PRs back. They said there's been an error in it, please send them back. Like the stores had received them, and from what I understood, some stores were just like, fuck no, we're not sending the stuff back. So that's just really weird there. On top of, like, obviously like the day before they sent out this, obviously one of the other guys in the Discord got a notification on Bushi Navi saying the event which you are applying for has been canceled, and obviously it says the Girls Band Cry Meister Cup being canceled basically like the day before this got announced, like before this particular one. I'm going to try not to flashbang y'all too much with that now, but that and this is just like kind of like it feels weird. I feel like I shouldn't be surprised at this point, right? But I did want to bring up something with the Girls Band Cry set in general. This is not the first time there's been an issue with Girls Band Cry. Basically, way back when it initially came out, I guess I still have to flashbang you with this, I'm very sorry. There was a product delay for it. Back in August 2025, basically we got a thing saying product delays for the trial deck and the premium booster of it. It just says, due to unforeseen production issues, there will be delays. So we didn't know if this was like something messed up, or like we weren't certain what this was, and everything's been like kind of people been questioning both back then for this and even this now with this one. People are going, did they lose the rights to it or something? Like, we didn't know, because it took because it says it's delayed until further. It did say it was delayed until further notice. Also funny that he just straight up said there will be no Meister Cup for this title, basically proving it a year later. But then we didn't actually get the actual trial deck and booster set 6 months later in January. Like, I think it was like 3 or 4 months later they said, oh, hey, we're good. This is coming out. So I want to be hopeful. I do want to be like, hey, maybe it'll be delayed for like a couple months and you'll still eventually be able to get your Girls Band Cry promos. But it does feel weird that they were already sent out. They were already received by a lot of shops by the time this email actually came out. And then they said, yeah, there's been an error. Please send them back. That's kind of sus. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, Bushi has no reason to explain, their internal like stuff to us. I'm not trying to excuse it. I'm just saying that's just a fact. Like, they have no reason to be transparent with us, although it would like kind of ease people's concerns a little bit if they were a little bit more transparent with us. So it's kind of funky for that. In fact, let me go through on the Discord real quick. Obviously, just kind of sharing people's concerns. I'm not going to say who said what, obviously. But I'm just going to kind of look through. So the next thing people were obviously concerned about was the Nazarick Meister Cup coming out. There were special promos for the Nazarick Meister Cup as well. In fact, someone I know in the Discord actually won the tournament, got the really super shiny Albedo promo, and made bank off of it. So it's one of those things of, okay, cool, the price of that Albedo is going to go down, but then obviously people were immediately like questioning. That kind of opens up a huge can of worms. Can they really print more of the Overlord stuff that fast? If they can't print it fast, do they already have more in stock type thing? By the time they were sending out this and saying, please return all the promo stuff, were they already trying to get those printed again and try to like get those the Overlord promos maybe reprinted so that they could send them back out for the now Overlord Meister Cup that's going to occur? Like it's just kind of a question of like, how fast were they already moving when this happened? Like, what was already in the works type thing? Or did they have spares and backups type deal? They said if they do, that means there's a lot of Meister Cup promos that we knew, and this is this is a massive slap in the face to the collectors that bought them. Because if they do have to end up reprinting those Albedo promos, the price of it is going to go down, and anyone who spent I want to say some of them hit upwards of like a couple $1,000s at one point. It was kind of ridiculous, but I mean, Albedo, what you going to do? And we can only imagine like it's probably going to go like shoot down to well below like just a couple hundred. It's just a reverse or anti-change thing. Okay, so I mean, I don't think it's super crazy, but obviously collectors are going to be very upset of like, oh hey, we don't know when these are going to come out. We don't know what's going on for that. So it's kind of crazy. So I don't know. We will have to see what happens with that. Trying to look through just the other comments in the Discord really quickly. Like I said, this just got announced like maybe an hour ago from me recording this. Or at least this got brought to my attention about an hour ago. Let me put it that way. Girls Band Cry has been wrought with delays and problems like that already in the past. So that does feel kind of weird. Like how long has this issue, like these kinds of issues been going on? Like how did you, that was the other thing someone said is like, did they lose the rights to it, but the cards have already been printed? Like people have already received the cards and then they lose the rights to it. Feels really weird. Like I don't understand. Like I said, I have no clue what's happening, but obviously Bushiroad, I can't imagine is going to give us any kind of like reasoning behind this, because it's all like, internal, like corporation business, like business internal stuff that is not going to ever be made public, like 1,000%, unless we had someone on the inside, and sadly right now we don't. So, but it is all good. So here's hoping eventually maybe Girls Band Cry will eventually get their actual Meister Cup eventually, instead of having the cancellations and stuff. We can only hope that eventually it will change. We don't know, but we shall see. For now, congrats to anybody who wanted more Overlord promos. There you go. So, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this will get changed very soon. Stay safe, and as always, stay based.